You know, I can do a whole show just based on what goes on in the office around here. I walk out in the hall, and Ganji, my intern, and Stuttering John, my other intern, are yelling at each other because it seems Stuttering John moved from his apartment, and Stuttering John became Ganji's landlord. Ganji moved into Stuttering John's old apartment.
He did move in.
So it seems that at 11:15 last night, Ganji calls Stuttering John in the middle of the night, 11:15. For us, that's the middle of the night.
Yes.
And Ganji says, hey, the
sink is leaking.
Yeah, the sink is leaking. So John goes, it's 11:15 at night. What do you want me to do? You know, his father takes care of that usually.
Right.
Ganji lived in his father's house.
And
Dad, the sink is leaking. All right, son, I'll take care of it.
What do you want me to call a plumber?
Yeah. What does he want you to do? What?
Have some advice. That's what I wanted.
It's John. He has no advice.
Well, I should have remembered that it's John and he would have no advice. Yeah. I shouldn't have called him that. I shouldn't have called him that late. But we left a message early in the afternoon.
The place is a dump.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot more wrong than just the sink leaking.
It's been nonstop. You know, like when I first gave it to him, he goes, John, could you pay for having a new floor put in?
Because the floor.
Kidding.
Did you see the movie The Super?
No.
Did you see the movie The Super?
He doesn't own the apartment. He just rents it. You knew what the apartment was when you rented it.
No, I actually didn't. You
didn't go look at it?
No, Gorilla did, and I didn't think it was that bad because I had been in it a while ago, and it wasn't that bad. And
it was
John must have destroyed the place.
Dump.
It is a dump, but for the money he's paying, he's paying for a dump.
Yeah, right.
But hey, Robert, didn't we agree? No hassles, right? I'll give him the apartment.
I don't understand. Why did you leave your parents' house when you had a nice room, nice hot meals? You're going to go live in some dive that, there's paint chip falling off the ceiling.
Leaking. Everything's about
You got a shower in the kitchen in a tub.
There's no bathroom light.
Get out of my camera, will you? What? What?
I don't know what the hell I did.
You didn't do anything. I don't want you blocking my camera. You walked into the room and did nothing but block my camera.
No, but see, a girl left a message for an hour long about this problem, but I got home at 10:30. I'm not going to wake him up at, I don't even have his number anyway.
Ganji, why would you leave your parents' house? To do what? To suffer through every night of taking a shower in hell?
I just didn't. I don't know.
You don't think about anything, do you?
Absolutely, I did. I thought
You're so
hard
stupid.
about that.
He works out on Long Island with you. He's still working out there, right?
So and then that's it. Don't even go into that.
Oh my
The
God.
other job is that he works for me out on Long Island. That's really his job. I let him come in here and play pretend he's a cameraman.
Right. So now he's got to commute.
So now he has to come from the city out to my house and then go back out to the city. He's just like a walking no thinking wall.
That was my choice.
Then he says to us yesterday, I would prefer not to come out to the house anymore.
Oh my God!
I would rather do my work in the city. I go, what does this guy think before he acts? Does he think before you act?
Listen,
you're crazy. You got a job out on Long Island.
I did think about it. Would you be quiet for a second? Can you give me 2 seconds to talk?
You are so poorly thought
I
out.
prefer did not come out of my mouth. Second of all, I was just trying to save time.
Why don't you get an apartment in Philadelphia? It's much cheaper there. And then you can commute to New York. Howard, none of your jobs. Go as far from where your jobs are as possible.
I would have rather had, Kathy Tobin wanted the place. I wanted her to have it.
You would have had no problems.
I know it would be no problems.
Why did you let him do it?
Because I felt bad. And I felt like I'd be being...
Gorilla has no job. He has no money.
Gorilla's not in the apartment.
Yeah.
Gorilla's in there, too.
He is?
Yeah, he moved in also.
Oh, my God.
It's a nightmare.
He's got 2 guys who make no money in his apartment.
So first Gorilla calls me, and then I'm sure Gorilla said, listen, I already called him, Ganji, and then you call him. And then Ganji called me.
No, how did you end up as a landlord?
And then you
what I
called me
want
mad. You did a very mad sense of your voice, like, John, the sink is leaking, pick up. The sink is leaking.
I didn't say, look at your answering machine message. I said, John, pick up if you're there. John,
but you were mad. Be honest. You were a little mad.
No, absolutely not. I was just hanging out all night.
11:15 at night. He knows you were asleep.
I know. I was.
Because he wasn't even home all night. So I thought he just got home.
I remember the famous last words. Once we get the apartment, we'll never have to bother John again. All we'll have to do is pay him rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen. Last night, Ganji.
So whose responsibility is it to get the sink fixed?
No, I can get it fixed, but not at
I know when I rented apartments, I had to get the sink fixed.
Yeah, but no, I can...
No. You call the landlord.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
No.
Really?
No. I can probably get it fixed, but not at 11:30 at night. I mean, who am I going to call 11:30?
I don't know, man. I've actually rented apartments where it was like they rent you the apartment, and if something goes wrong, you get a guy in to fix stuff. You have to pay him. My landlord never took care of it.
I don't know. It seems to me that the landlord is responsible for repairs to a building he owns.
But
he doesn't own it.
But he's taking responsibility. Then he has to call somebody.
No, I know, but 11 o'clock, no one's going to be around. It's an office hours. And plus, Howard, get a load of this.
Yeah.
It doesn't leak if they don't turn the sink on.
Right.
So it's the only sink we have.
All right, so you can't wait till 5 o'clock in the morning.
I can't brush my teeth.
Bring your toothbrush to work. We have to get me up at 11:30. Bring your toothbrush to work, and then I'll call at 9 o'clock.
Why do you need this aggravation, John?
I don't, and I told him...
Are you making any money on this?
Well, not really. It's a little bit, you know.
A little
stipend.
Stipend?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, well, you should. I mean, if you're going to put up with this kind of nonsense.
If you're making money, they
But believe me, Howard, people have offered me a lot more than they're paying. So,
really?
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, even Kathy Topin.
Really?
Yeah, it's just, you know, but I thought I'd be a nice guy. But,
good luck with that.
You got baby Ganji living in.
Yeah, baby Ganji's used to having stuff done for him. You don't understand.
I don't know how, you know, it's a 6th floor walk up. I don't see Ganji doing that for too much longer.
I can handle that.
Find any more of John's drugs in the apartment?
Just toenails. Just a lot of toenails.
Oh.
I had to practically, like, I was on my hands and knees with the vacuum sucking up the carpet because there was so many toenails in it. It was so.
What are you doing, man? You could have had your mom vacuuming for you. What are you doing?
You had the life.
This is why he does it, because you make fun of him for living with his mother. So now this is why.
He had a great scene. He had a great room.
But you make fun
all
of him.
the meals.
He was close to work.
But you make fun of him, so you want.
I don't make fun of him at all.
What is this deal? He wants to work in the city now.
Yeah, so now he says,
"Oh no,
I could do the work in the city because it's a hard thing to get all the way out to Long Island." I said, I don't need this guy anymore. I'll get somebody else to come to Long Island. Just get out. Get out of my life.
I wish we could tape record everything.
Why?
Because that's not the truth.
All right, okay. Maybe I'm hearing it all wrong.
Exactly.
Tell me what you want to do.
What did you ask?
What did you say?
That's what I said. Because while I'm here at the show, right, I do articles when I'm not doing.
He's working on putting some articles
together. Right.
together.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, listen, I'm doing articles here, and then I travel 2 hours out the island and do articles there. I was like, why can't I cut out the 2 hours?
The reason you travel 2 hours is because now you...
Well, I have to take the train.
Yeah, but you travel 2 hours because it used to be on your way home. Now you got to stay in the city.
It has nothing to do with that.
Of course it does.
No, it's still
used to go home every day.
2 hours in between.
Yeah, of course.
And so instead of taking 2 hours where
because
I'm sitting on a train and stuff,
because Ganji can't work on his own, he has to be supervised.
Is that why you have to have
of course.
Okay.
That's such a crock. I work on my own so much.
Oh, you're so slow,
God.
Ganji.
I'm slow. That's such a crock.
He did 15 articles yesterday.
Yeah.
4 hours.
There was also 900 guests here.
Yeah.
I'm running in between. I'm logging tapes. Yeah, okay.
I hired you to work at my house because you were right there. In other words, you were at my house.
Right.
I needed you to just, like, if the phone rings sometimes to pick it up, or if I have a videotape.
Right.
So who wants you in the city unsupervised doing nothing? He's wacky. He's wacky. So he moves into the city when he's supposed to be working out with me, and now it's a problem for him because he's got to commute both ways now.
I thought I'd be saving 2 hours where I could work.
No, don't save 2 hours. Do me a favor, don't think.
Why didn't you discuss this before you moved?
He doesn't. That's the point. He doesn't.
Discuss what?
Discuss where you're going to live.
I thought it was a good idea. I said, you know what?
But you didn't
I'm wasting
discuss it
2 hours a day commuting. I was like, I could be working on during those 2 hours.
Hey, Ganji, what if I just start paying you because you breathe?
Can you do that?
Yeah, why don't I just do that? Every time you take a breath, I'll pay you.
Okay.
All right? Because that's worthwhile to me.
Ganji, do you want to
I told you you're worthwhile to me if you're at my house. If you're not there, then go get another job. Leave me alone already.
Howard,
I was doing a good thing.
No,
there was
you're not doing anything good.
2 hours during the day that was wasted commuting.
Listen to this.
His work is out there, but he wants to be doing it here. He wants to recreate his job. I don't need you here. I need you out there. So why would you take an apartment in the city?
Howard, he used to drive back into Long Island.
Because I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning out the island to get in here.
Yeah.
And I'm getting pretty sick of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right, so then you have no problem.
Here I get up at 5.
You don't have to get up at 3 o'clock.
Now you don't have to get up. Now you're getting up to what time do you get up now?
5.
All right, so there you go.
But now he spends 2 hours in traffic coming back to the city because it's rush hour.
Right.
But
and 2 hours in traffic going out to my house.
I'd rather do it at night than in the morning.
Fine, then you're doing it.
Right, exactly. That's exactly why I moved
All right, good. So get out. You make no sense. I can't get competent help.
That's the problem.
I'm trying to do the best I can for you. You came to me. You couldn't get a job anywhere. I tried to create some source of income for you. I'm doing my best for you.
And you keep trying to get out of it.
And you keep trying to get out of it. So get out of it already. Go live with Gorilla. He makes no money. He's doing just fine.
A good thing. I said
all right, you're doing
2 hours
good. All right, thank you. Turn off your microphone. Goodbye. All right, get out. Get out.
He wants to work by himself, huh?
Yeah. Wants to work on his own.
That he's ready to go off on his own.
Yeah, he thinks he's going to accomplish something on his own.
Talking about me. Producer.
Call Stuttering John. He'll figure it out. All right, John. Thank you. Stuttering John, the landlord. I tell you something. It's very funny, the whole thing. I want to play the Ku Klux Klan message. I don't want to talk to these guys anymore. I got to take a break.
I hate to say I'm psychic, but I told John that's exactly what would happen to him.
Yeah. Getting calls at 11 o'clock at night. From the two nitwits. Ooh. Instead of them just calling a plumber and then sending the bill to John or something,
it's the middle of the afternoon. They can't get a hold of John. Get it fixed.
Yeah.
No, they're calling at 11:30 at night, still asking John what to do.
Right.
Oh, it's just starting. Wait till they lock themselves out.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. It's going to be great.
I told him he'd have him on there all the time.